Your breakthrough begins the moment you change your state. Everything in life is about energy, the way you breathe, move, think, and feel. Most people wait for external circumstances to shift before they feel good, before they take action, before they go all in. But the truth is, transformation doesn't come from outside. It starts with you, your physiology, your focus, your language. When you change your state, you change your access to the resources that are already inside you. Confidence, power, clarity, and courage don't just show up randomly, they're activated by the state you create. Think about it. Have you ever had a day where nothing changed except how you felt and suddenly you crushed it? That wasn't magic. That was a state shift. You stepped into your power and everything responded to it. The problem is, most people live in reaction. They let their emotions lead. They let fear dictate the tempo. But leaders, peak performers, and world-class achievers do the opposite. They command their state regardless of circumstance. Want to feel unstoppable? Then move like it. Speak like it. Breathe like it. Emotion is created by motion. The way you carry yourself tells your brain how to feel. If you want a breakthrough, don't wait, create it. Change your posture, raise your energy, get in your body, and take control. Because once you learn how to change your state on demand, you no longer live at the mercy of your environment. You become the cause, not the effect. That's when your life begins to shift. Not someday, right now. Change your state, and you'll unleash a version of yourself you didn't even know existed. Your story shapes your identity. Rewrite it, reshape your destiny. Every one of us carries a narrative about who we are, what we're capable of, and what we deserve. But here's the truth. That story isn't fact, it's a belief. It's a pattern of thoughts you've repeated so many times, you started treating it as your truth. Maybe someone told you weren't smart enough, strong enough, or worthy enough, and you believed it. But that's not your story. That's someone else's limitation projected onto you. Your story is the lens through which you experience life. If your story is one of pain, failure, or scarcity, then that's what you'll continue to find, not because it's real, but because your mind will make it real. It will filter everything to reinforce that narrative. But the moment you become aware of that pattern, you have the power to rewrite it. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are the author of your future. When you begin to shift the narrative, when you say, I am strong, I am disciplined, I am becoming better every day, your mind and body begin to align with that truth. You don't just think differently, you act differently. You step into opportunities instead of backing away. You embrace challenges instead of running from them. Why? Because your new story tells you that you're capable, resourceful, and unstoppable. The key is ownership. Own your past, don't live in it. Learn from it, but don't be defined by it. Choose to tell a story that empowers you. Because when you change the story you tell yourself, you change the standard you live by. And when your standard changes, so does your destiny. Lasting change requires massive, consistent action. It's not enough to get inspired once in a while or feel motivated for a day. True transformation happens when you take that energy and convert it into disciplined, repeated action. Most people wait for the right moment or the perfect plan, but the winners in life don't wait. They move. They understand that progress is built through momentum, and momentum is created by action taken over and over again, even when it's hard, even when it's inconvenient. Anyone can act once. Anyone can get excited for a day, but the ones who rise, the ones who transform their lives, are the ones who stay committed when the emotion fades. They do it when it's boring. They do it when it's tough. Because they're not just hoping for a breakthrough, they're building it step by step with consistency. Massive action means going all in. It means doing more than you think you can, pushing past resistance and proving to yourself what's possible. It's calling when you're afraid, showing up when you're tired, speaking up when you'd rather stay silent. It's deciding every single day to move in the direction of your goals, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. But it's not just about intensity, it's about consistency. One great workout doesn't transform your body. One day of hustle doesn't build your dream. It's the compounded effect of thousands of small, focused actions that shape your destiny. So if you're serious about change, stop looking for shortcuts. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Make a plan. Make a plan. Commit to it and then show up again and again with massive, consistent action. Because that's what lasting change demands. And that's what your best life requires. Absolutely. Here's a powerful Tony Robbins style conclusion to your speech. Unleash the power within. Now is the time. Not tomorrow, not someday. Right now, you've just been reminded that your power is not somewhere out there, it's inside you. You have the ability to shift your state, rewrite your story, make decisions that shape your destiny, and take massive, consistent action toward the life you truly deserve. The question is, will you use that power or will you continue to wait? Because life doesn't respond to hopes. It responds to standards. It responds to energy. It responds to who you decide to become. So I challenge you not just to feel this message, but to live it. Don't just think about change. Don't just talk about change. Be the change. Step into your power. Raise your standards. Break your old story and go create the life you were born to live. Unleash the power within and never look back. Let's go. Decisions, not conditions, determine your future. It's easy to believe that our circumstances are what hold us back. The economy, our upbringing, other people's opinions, the past. But if that were true, no one would ever rise above adversity. The truth is, it's not what happens to you that shapes your life. It's the meaning you give it and the decisions you make in response. Every breakthrough begins with a decision. Not a wish, not a hope. A firm, unshakable decision to change something in your life, no matter what. Most people never decide. They dabble. They want results without commitment. But transformation only begins when you burn the boats, when you decide that there is no going back, only forward. Think about the most powerful moments in your life, the ones that shaped your path. They weren't based on ideal conditions. They were decisions made in uncertainty and pain or in absolute clarity. That's where your power is. Not in what you have, but in what you choose. A decision backed by action can change your body, your business, your relationships, your entire destiny. But that power only activates when you stop waiting and start leading. Leaders make decisions based on where they're going, not where they've been. They don't need certainty to act. They act, and through that action, create momentum. If you want more from your life, don't wait for the world to change. Change what you're doing. Change what you're tolerating. Make a decision today that your future self will thank you for. Because the quality of your life is shaped not by the conditions you face, but by the decisions you make consistently, relentlessly, and with purpose. Decide now and everything can change.